Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about one of the most popular creators on this website. His name is Blippi, and if you haven't heard of Blippi before, don't worry, neither have I until recently. He is a child's educator slash entertainer who has a pretty not dark, but he has a pretty concerning past. Blippi creates online content for children, which is directed at education and entertainment. But before Blippi became Blippi, he was actually a man named Stephen John. Basically, before he became an educational clown, you can call him, he was in the military as a loadmaster, which basically means that he had to organize planes with all its cargo so that when it took flight, it could fly and not crash. After being in the military, he came back home, and I guess he had some nephews, and his nephews were watching educational content. So when Stephen John saw his nephews watch shitty ass educational videos, he said, baby, I'm gonna create my own character and change the game. And that's what Blippi did. He entered the industry and he's tearing shit up. According to wealthgorilla.com, he is worth $40 million as of 2021. Not only does Blippi's ass have a YouTube channel with 11 million subscribers and counting, he's also on Hulu, Prime Video, Roku, and the mecca of all television, Kids Doodle TV. And aside from his mass digital platform, this man is also making merchandise. He is JoJo Siwaing this shit up. There's Blippi apparel, there's Blippi accessories, you can buy Blippi shoes, you can buy a Blippi fork and knife set. Now, like any wealthy person does, Blippi did have a few scandals along the way. One specifically with his tour. When he went on tour, he was selling tickets, and obviously parents were buying tickets for their kids. But the problem was that when the parents would go to the show, they would realize that there was a stunt double Blippi that was performing, and the actual Blippi, he was not present. He said, I will be cashing my check from home. And then there was his second scandal, which is a lot more concerning than the first one. This one actually happened before Blippi was Blippi. He had this other persona called Steezy Grossman, and I don't know if you remember, but back a while ago, I don't know how many years it is at this point, there was that trend with the Harlem Shake, which basically you stand still for a portion of the Harlem Shake song, and then when the beat drops, you start dancing. Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake. The second scandal comes out of this trend, and there's an article that kind of explains what happens. So I'm going to read the passage from the article because I think it is so funny how it is described. After a few seconds of dancing on the toilet, it happens. Steezy emits an explosive stream of shit, a cacophonous eruption that sends feces splattering across the room in a shotgun-like spray of poo pellets. Shit hits the wall, the glass shower door, the floor, and a sizable chunk hits its intended target, the spread-cheeked ass of his friend. So basically, he was doing the Harlem Shake, and instead of dancing when the beat dropped, he just shat on his friend that was naked, upside down, in the bathtub. The funny thing about this article is when it describes what happens after, it says, Steezy giggles and continues dancing, and so does his friend. This is the man that's teaching our children, and the fact that this happened before anything Blippi related was even thought of, and that parents are letting their children watch this man, teach them, is just so funny to me. I don't think he should be canceled for it. I just think it's so funny that, before he was a child educator, he would just shit on his friends. And this was not his only encounter with fecal matter, because when he was his Steezy Grossman persona, he also had a movie trailer called Turd Man. So I don't know what this man is into, but please do not bring the children into it. So now that we kind of understand who Blippi is as a person, I kind of want to see what the hype is with him. So what we're going to do now is watch some Blippi videos to see what he's all about, and to hopefully make sure he's not shitting on kids. So let's do that. So the first video we are watching of Blippi's is called Learning Sea Animals with Blippi.
Hey, it's me, Blippi!
Right off the bat, his voice, that needs to go. I know you're talking to kids, but that needs to go.
This is gonna be awesome. I think today, you and I should learn about some animals.
I like how they cleared out the whole building just for Blippi. The staff probably got a letter from management saying, okay, we have a really big celebrity coming in. Just make sure you're on your best behavior. And then all of them think it's Bindi Irwin or Kylie Jenner. And then it's Blippi. How disappointed would you be if Blippi was the celebrity guest that shut down your entire job?
I just used 2 fingers on the back of the head in the back of this Russian sturgeon. Oh, it looks like he liked it.
Is that normal to pet like a sturgeon? Like, is that okay? That is the most wet that hen has ever gotten. I will tell you that much right now. The running through the aquarium gets me. Like,
Oh, hey! Hey, Blippi, what are you doing? Oh, just sitting here looking at my favorite fish, the paddlefish. Ooh, paddlefish? That's pretty cool. It is. Well, see you later. Oh, see you later, Blippi.
he's like the paddlefish. How much do you want to bet after that, like, he films a scene with like an actual person? He's like, I am so sorry. Like, I apologize for all of that. Like, I'm so sorry. Because I feel like he's a nice man. I mean, yes, he shat on his friend, but like, he's petting fish. What more of a story arc could you ask for in life?
What's your name?
My name's Danny.
Oh, this is Danny, and what are you doing here?
So we're here with Cassie, and she's actually feeding our big sharks right now.
Oh, look, I see a fish down there. Look.
She literally pointed at the shark. She literally said, there's fish down there. And then he said, oh my God, there's fish down there. My name's Danny. Oh my God, her name is Danny. Are kids that slow? They need it repeated twice? See, this is why I don't fuck with kids. He's just chucking dead fish.
Whoa. That was so much fun!
You threw dead fish into a pond. How's that fun? I think the thing I hate about kids, you have to be so extra with them. Like, that was clearly not fun. Like, that was clearly just them eating. Like, okay, fine, you got to touch a corpse. Jealous. But aside from that, why are you lying to them? It did not look that fun.
Since we just touched some animals, I think we should use this restroom and wash our hands. Let's go!
You know what? Blippi loves the bathroom, so you know what? We're gonna skip this part because I do not trust him.
This is a sea lion.
Honestly, I was gonna say who would want to do this, but like, this man is literally worth $40 million. How could you not do this for $40 million? If you can handle the embarrassment of this, I would do this, honestly.
We're behind the scenes at the aquarium, and we're gonna meet some penguins. Come on.
Now we're gonna see Blippi with the penguins, and I'm kind of excited.
Walk nice and slow, and we'll be very quiet as well.
She's just sitting there like, bitch, let's get this over with.
Look over there.
Yes, they roll up. It's like the Madagascar penguins. They see Blippi, they just turn around and walk out. They're like, nah, we ain't doing this.
Although they're birds, they're kind of acting like kitty cats, huh?
What? They're literally just standing there. How are they acting like cats? He just said the penguins were acting like cats, bitch. The penguins aren't even moving.
And, just like kitty cats, they tell us when they want to be touched.
Okay.
He's like, consent? Interesting.
Penguins are so silly.
They're not even doing anything. The penguin's not even doing anything. It's so silly.
I'm so excited. I get to touch a penguin.
He's like, I'm so excited. I get to shit on a penguin.
So I'm gonna touch the penguin with 2 fingers gently on its back.
Are they just all 2 fingers? Practicing for when he gets home.
Did you know penguins have 70 feathers per square inch?
She's like, what the? She's like, I did not tell you that before. You're just making shit up now.
What does that mean when she shakes her head?
So that means she's really happy, and you might be her new boyfriend.
Ooh.
She's like, oh, you can be his boyfriend. He thinks about it. Bestiality? Okay, I've done that before. Yeah, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done. Honestly, I thought he was gonna be a lot more weird than he is. I just can't like fathom that he has this many children watching him, because sure, okay, it was like an interesting video, but the fact that like he was just jumping and dancing and just said facts. The fact that that's all that it took to be this popular is crazy to me. Like, that is insane. Good for Blippi, honestly. I think he is proving to outlive his shitty past, no pun intended. Now we're gonna watch one of his music videos. This one is about garbage trucks, so let's go do that next.
On the count of 3, I want you to yell, Blippi garbage trucks. 1, 2,
Blippi garbage truck!
Sometimes when I wake up early in the morning, I hear a monstrous sound.
He would still have a single bed, and that is definitely not where he's living.
There's a garbage truck picking cans up off the ground. It empties the can and puts it back down, then drives away so loud.
Who wrote this? Who wrote this? I feel like they just went in the street and watched a garbage truck for like 10 minutes and was like, okay, what is it doing? It's picking up garbage, it's driving. That's the lyrics. And you know what? For the chorus, we'll just say garbage truck.
Garbage trucks, garbage trucks. He dumps it in the back so that it can be crushed. Then he drives off to the dump.
The producers were probably like, okay, we're gonna film a garbage truck video. All you have to do is sing and dance to the that's it. And then Blippi was like, no, like that's not my brand. Like I just don't think I want that for Blippi. And then the producer's like, okay, but we're going to a dump site. He's like, okay, I'm in. Dump, you got me. Let's go.
The town picking cans up off the ground. Garbage truck.
All Blippi had to do for this song was one, dance in front of a garbage truck for literally 30 seconds. This is probably not even his voice. They probably got the Walmart yodeler to sing. They took video of him dancing in front of a green screen and just layered it on. He probably made thousands of dollars off this song.
Garbage trucks, garbage trucks, driving through the town, picking cans up off the ground. Garbage trucks.
This needs a Grammy.
If you want to watch more of my fun videos for kids, just search for my name, Blippi.
What a marketing genius. He's like brainwashing these kids. You don't have my name tattooed into your flesh. You're not a true Blippi stan. Baby, every single boy and girl across America and the world has Blippi engraved in the back of their skull, and you don't have that? And then the next day the kids go to their mom like begging to get branded the Blippi stamp. It's so bad. This is like a cult.
Until next time. Vroom, 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 vroom.
It's just death. It just ends with death. What a great way to end a child's song, just with a hit and run. Okay, well, that is the garbage truck song. I think the fact that he like shat on somebody kind of makes the video a little bit uncomfortable to watch, but if you get over that, like, it's fine. Would I go back and watch these? Of course the not. I'm not 6 years old, but I did learn some valuable knowledge. I didn't know that a garbage truck picked up garbage and then drove. Like, I really didn't know that. So it was very catchy, and I'm glad he didn't shit on anyone. I'm amazed at the fact that this man has built like an empire. I am like amazed that he was able to maintain a career after shitting on, like, literally like defecating on somebody. I'm shocked that parents are letting their kids watch Blippi. No, he's not doing that here. So if Wealthy Gorilla is correct and the outcome of this is a $40 million net worth, why wouldn't you do this? Okay, fine, you're gonna embarrass yourself, but who's laughing after? Blippi is laughing at all of us because not only does he make all that money, he gets to feed fish for free and touch penguins. Baby, I've been waiting my whole life to do that. Minus the shit part of it, which is like a big part to minus out, he's iconic. We stand Blippi. That's basically it. That's my thoughts on Blippi. He has a weird past, but people change. And he changed for the better. Now, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give the video a like. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. I make videos every Thursday where I talk about a random topic that I just think of. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you have a good rest of your day / night / afternoon / morning, and I will see you in the next one.